my name is Haley. This speech is about how I got my horse and everything that comes with owning one. I want to share about how I grew up with horses, the responsibilities, and the life lessons that come with it. My first time showing was with my sister's horse named Chevy. I always have looked up to my sister, and I knew I wanted to keep showing, but I wanted to get my own. So after that, I kept begging and begging my parents to get my own. And then finally, at 10 years old, I got my own. But after that, I've realized the responsibilities that comes with taking care of a horse and everything that comes with it. This quote is written by Tony Robbins. Life is about moments. Don't wait for them, create them. Now this quote doesn't just have to do with owning animals, specifically horses, but this can lead to life. Make those moments fun. I've been around horses my whole life. Have you ever been around horses or seen the responsibilities that come with it? Showing has been in my family for a very, very long time. It first started when my grandma was a little kid. She got her very first horse. And after that, when she became an adult and a mom, she had a farm of horses. And then when my mom was born, she's the very first child of my grandma's, she became attached to the horses. She fell in love with them. She loved them so much she showed collegiately. And pretty much the same thing happened with my sister. She was born and she immediately fell in love with them. She has shown her whole life and still does today. Now, the same thing pretty much happened with me, but at an older age. When I was younger, I watched my sister show all the time. I never even thought about me just showing myself. But then I thought about it and realized that I could be doing what she was doing. Then I found out I loved horses just as much as her. Horses teach you so much responsibility. Actually, owning animals in general teaches you a lot, especially growing up with them your whole life. The first time I showed a horse was one to remember. The first horse I ever showed was my sister's named Chevy when I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old when I first entered my first show at the Kirkwood Equestrian Center in Cedar Rapids. My first experience was not good at all. I went in there and I was already nervous, but at the very end of the class, my sister's horse decided to rear up on me. Now this class is about the horse's performance and what it looks like, and like muscle and the appearance of the horse. Nothing about me in general. But when he reared up, and I'm just 6 years old, I was so scared. I didn't want to go back in the ring for my next class. But then my mom and grandma calmed me down. They told me that I need to go back in and bring myself up. I needed to show them that I can handle owning my own horse and all the responsibilities that come with it. 4 years later, it was one of the best times of my life. I finally got my own horse after begging and begging my mom and dad. The trainers contacted my mom, and said he found one just for me. The next day, we went up to the barn. But as soon as we saw him, we questioned our trainer. When we first saw the horse, he was so skinny and bones. He looked like he had been abused or forgotten. The trainer said he would be a great first horse for me, but my mom and I didn't know what to think. And then the trainer said he would fit in very well at my grandma and grandpa's house with the rest of the horses. I rode him around, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I love him, and I got attached. But I knew I had to get my dad to agree. So I went home, and I was very young at this point. I wrote a letter because he was not home, and I wrote a letter that said I really found a horse that I loved. And after that, me and my mom convinced him after a couple of days. Owning and showing horses teaches a lot about responsibility. When I first got my horse, I didn't realize what actually came with it. I wanted to be like my sister. See, work has to be done to be successful. And that's in life, not just about showing horses. Owning an animal has taught me so much. Being in a barn daily has made me miss out things with friends, my whole summer, and extra hours in the barn helped me become more successful. A ton of responsibilities come with horses, including watering, feeding, cleaning stall, riding, washing him, so much more. These has taught me how to use time wisely, give 100%, and it takes hard work to be great. All of the work takes to become great may not be fun, but doing well in the show ring is. Responsibilities come with not just horses, but many things in life. Hard work will help you so much. That is how you become successful. Do you have any responsibilities like mine that isn't fun, but results are the best feeling? Having responsibilities like these teach you more than just how to care for an animal. Thank you.